Hey guys! So this is a continuation video of my other video where I explain the Asian skincare routine and what kind of products you'd find in it. I'm mostly going to be recommending Asian products, but you can use any product that fits the bill for your routine. So keep that in mind that you don't have to immediately go out and buy everything Asian. So in the grand tradition of being the poor girl's guide, I'm going to try to keep all the products at 20 and under dollars, American dollars. If you'll recall, the Asian skincare routine starts with oil cleansing. So without further ado, I bring to you my list of affordable Asian skincare products. The first oil cleanser I want to point out to you guys is popular and is actually affordable. It's frustrating when the products with all the buzz are steep in price. So with that in mind, I give a warm welcome to the Face Shop's Rice Water Bright Cleansing Light Oil. I know, it's a bit of a mouthful. The Face Shop is a South Korean-based brand, but it's pretty easily available in many different online stores. For simplicity, you can find it on Amazon for only about $10. It has a light version and a rich version, so which one you want depends on your skin. Reviews on this say it's great at removing makeup and is slightly hydrating as well. The next oil cleanser I'd like to recommend is Kose Softymo Deep Cleansing Oil. The makers are a Japan-based company, but it's also easily accessible online. This one goes for around $10 on Amazon, so it's super wallet friendly as well. Reviews say this stuff is great for getting in there and cleaning deeply, and has even gotten out grits for some people. It's gentle and washes cleanly. Be aware that it contains mineral oil, which for some people can be an irritant and cause breaking out. Those who have skin that's more sensitive might want to patch test or try a different cleansing oil, especially to start with. I really wouldn't want somebody to be scared off from oil cleansing because oil cleansing is the balls. I haven't touched a makeup wipe in like a year and a half. My last pick for a decently priced oil cleanser goes to Skin Food's Black Sugar Cleansing Oil. This one is from South Korea and is priced a bit more than the other two options at about $14 on Amazon, though you can also check other sites like Rose Shop for deals. It's touted for its good makeup dissolving power, lemony scent, and handy pump packaging. This one also contains mineral oil, so if that's a problem, make sure to jump for another oil cleanser instead. So moving on to gentle second cleansers, I'm going to be starting with the Rohto Hada-Labo Gokujyn Hyaluronic Acid Cleansing Foam. I guess it's tradition at this point to start with the product that has the longest name. Anyways, Rohto is a Japanese company and their line of Hada-Labo products are very popular within the international Asian beauty community. Hada-Labo often meets at the beautiful union point of wallet-friendly and effective products. Foams in particular are popular second cleansers because they're more effective at removing oil from your face. A possible drawback of foam cleansers may be if you have dry or sensitive skin and don't want to strip your skin so much, because these kinds of cleansers are good for a more deep cleaning. With that said, Hada-Labo's Gokujyn line of products features hyaluronic acid, which is a hydrating ingredient, so it's way less stripping than a typical foam cleanser. You can find this product for anywhere from $10 to $12. This cleanser sits at about 5.5 pH, which is exactly where you want it to be. The next product I'd like to mention is actually two products. Etude House's Wonder Pore Whipping Foaming Cleanser and Etude House's Wonder Pore Facial Soap. Etude House is a popular South Korean brand that excels at cute packaging and fun effective products. My original thought was only to recommend the Whipping Foaming Cleanser because we already know the pH for it, plus it's a nice gentle foam and it fits all that criteria. The reason I went ahead and gave the alternative of the facial soap is that the price might be a bit steep for a true poor girl. I even used to cringe at the $11 price tag on my Cetaphil, so the Whipping Foaming Cleanser, which sits at about $15, may be a bit much for some. In contrast, the facial soap is priced anywhere from $9 to $12. The pH for the Whipping Foaming Cleanser sits at about 6, which is still within the range of what you want. I haven't actually found a pH for the facial soap, which is why I don't want to recommend it instead of the Whipping Foaming Cleanser. I assume it's still within range because it bills itself as keeping your skin at the ideal pH level, and because the other products from the Wonder Pore line are within the happy pH range. Both products are helpful if you have oily skin, as they help control sebum. They're both said to help give the face a freshened feeling. The facial soap has a minty smell that's somewhat strong, so if you don't like that, you might want to try the foam instead. It has scent, but it's lighter. Keep in mind that shipping takes quite a while from Korea, so if you need a product fast, you might want an American product, assuming you're actually in America. With that in mind comes my final cleanser recommendation, CeraVe's Foaming Facial Cleanser. This one you can find in a drugstore much more easily since it's a domestic brand. It's online for about $8, so it's super affordable. The pH on this baby is about 5.5, so it's great for keeping your face in line. It contains all kinds of skin goodies such as ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and niacinamide, which are good for protecting your skin and hydrating it, as well as even helping with light discolorations. This stuff works well with a lot of people, so maybe it can work well with you too. Next, we're going to hop into toners. This category is going to be divided into two sections, pH adjusting type and hydrating type. We're going to kick it off with the pH adjusters. These are acidic toners, so you can get right down to using pH dependent actives without waiting. So if that's your thing. I only have two lowish priced options in this category for you because a lot of other ones were rolled out by price. This first one is by Cosrx, a South Korean brand. It's called Cosrx AHA BHA Clarifying Treatment Toner. The pH is about 4 if you give or take about half a point, and it's alcohol free, which is a very good thing. Remember to patch test because this stuff simply feels like water to me, but it can irritate more sensitive skin. I actually use this toner and I would say it is doing a good job of prepping my skin before my vitamin C serum, so that's me. The other toner I wanted to let you guys in on is another Wonder Pore product by Etude House. This is Etude House's Wonder Pore Freshener. It comes in both a 250 milliliter and a 500 milliliter size, but I recommend the smaller since you really never know if you're going to like a product. Plus, it's cheaper outright to buy, although the larger is cheaper by the milliliter. At roseroseshop.com, the 250 milliliter goes for about $8 and is on sale quite often. I swear this isn't an ad, I just super love Rose Rose Shop. If you buy it on Amazon, the price jumps up a bit to about $10. For the bigger bottles, the price at Rose Rose is about $13, and on Amazon, it's $18 or so. Make sure you get the 10-in-1 and not the 7-in-1, because the 10-in-1 is the newest version. The pH on this is 5, so your skin will be nice and ready to go for the next step. For hydrating toners, I have 3 options. The first is by a Korean skincare company called Benton. This is their Aloe BHA Skin Toner. This is a soothing product and also lightly hydrating. It's good for sensitive or red skin, but also is great for normal skin as well. You can find this for about $17 on Amazon and about $10 on Rose Rose Shop. Check there often because I've seen it go down as low as $7.72. This next one is really close to my heart. It's helped me through everything from dry plein air to desert heat and horrible sweaty grossness. I really love simple products, and Mario Badescu's facial spray with aloe herbs and rosewater is extremely simple indeed. It only has 7 ingredients. I find that this stuff is very lightly hydrating and is great as a pick-me-up, but some also use it as a skin primer or makeup setting spray. It's all about what works for you. It's also extremely cheap at $7. I found mine at Urban Outfitters, but it's easily found elsewhere, including Amazon and Ulta. The last toner on the list doesn't actually sound anything like a toner, but it actually is. This one is Rohto again, and it's Roto's Hada-Labo Gokujyn Hyaluronic Acid Lotion Moist. I know this is a bit confusing, but Japanese toners are often called lotions. They serve as the first layer of hydration, just like all the other toners I've mentioned, and help to boost the products that come after. Anyways, this stuff is a cult product in the Asian beauty community because it does a great job of kicking off that initial hydration. It has a bit of a sticky texture, so you would apply this with your hands and pat it in after washing your skin. Just keep patting it until the stickiness has subsided. This stuff goes for about $11 to $13 on Amazon. Now we can finally start to jump into actives, and I'm going to go ahead and start with the pH dependent ones because those are the ones that you're going to do first if you're going to use them. The first of those is my personal favorite, the Vitamin C Serum. This one in particular is by the Korean brand OST and is called C20. This one is a tiny bit above budget at about $22, but if you're willing to splurge a little, this is the item to do it on. This stuff is amazing at lightening acne marks and it does a great job of brightening skin tone as well. Now, if you use this stuff, it's best used at night. However, if you're using retinoids like retinol, tretinoin at night, then move the vitamin C to the daytime. Retinoids increase photosensitivity, so you definitely want to keep those for night use. Just be sure to limit your sun exposure and really be thorough with your sunscreen, as the sun can break down the L-ascorbic acid easily and make it sort of meaningless to use. Again, if you use this at night, that's probably your best bet. Also, a quick important note on vitamin C and niacinamide. If you use a vitamin C serum that is L-ascorbic acid based and plan on using something with niacinamide in it afterwards, try to space apart their applications. Sometimes when mixed together, niacinamide and vitamin C can cause flushing. Please try to get to know your product's active ingredients. Your mileage may vary here, so always do patch testing to make sure your skin stays happy. The next item I have for you guys is by Cosrx, and this is their natural BHA skin returning Acyl. Now here's the thing, it's actually a toner, and it will lower your skin's pH, and you can definitely use it as such. The reason I have it in the section for treatments is that this is used as a spot treatment as well. This stuff is very effective at helping with acne flare-ups. It contains propolis extract, which is basically like beehive glue. It is antibacterial and seems to be effective in helping heal acne. It also has alcohol, so if that's a problem for you, just be aware. It has AHAs, which help get rid of dead skin cells, plus the BHA betaine salicylate. It's like salicylic acid's little brother who's gentler. It also has tea tree oil, which is helpful when treating acne. So, as you can see, this product has impressive chemical makeup. That said, some people said it's a little stinky, but that smell goes away after a short period. Some people use it all over, and some just target the areas that need it. You can find this stuff for anywhere from $11 to $16, depending on what sites you use. A few to check are these sites. In fact, for most of the products on this list, it's good to check these sites. This last one is yet another one by Cosrx. It's their AHA 7 Whitehead Power Liquid. I like this AHA product because the percentage of glycolic acid is 7, which is a decent place to start because while exfoliation is good, too much exfoliation can be a very bad thing. If you're new to chemical exfoliation and AHAs, start very slowly on this stuff. That means using it like once a week and then gradually increasing your usage. You have to see how your skin reacts to this stuff, otherwise you risk overdoing it and causing damage to your skin. This is another stinky product, but again, the smell goes away after a while. This product is helpful for those who suffer from acne and closed comedones and improving texture. Be aware that when you first start using this stuff, you may start purging. This means it may expose acne that was beneath the surface, and you might think it's simply breaking you out, while in reality, it's helping to expose your closed comedones. This stuff sells for about $14 to $17, but check around to make sure you're not missing any sales. Now that we're done with our pH-dependent products, we can move on to our non-pH dependent essences, serums, and ampoules. This is where it starts to get kind of fun. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of throw them out there and mention what they can help you with. And somewhere in there, I'll throw in some face charts and just kind of show which products will help with what problems, because a lot of these actually help with multiple issues. And I just want to lay it out for you guys in the easiest way possible. First up is a bit of a cult favorite, Benton's Snail Bee High Content Essence. Benton is a South Korean-based brand. The star ingredient of this stuff is very unfamiliar to the Western world, but it's much beloved by Asian beauty subscribers. Snail secretion filtrate. Basically, it's snail goo. This might sound gross or off-putting to some, but I guess I never really had that reaction to it because of all the good stuff this ingredient does. The slime from a snail is used to help heal the snail's little undercarriage because it's rolling over all kinds of harsh terrain. It contains proteins, glycolic acids, and elastin. It seems fitting that what helps heal a snail's little foot also helps heal our skin. It's said that this stuff helps soothe skin, helps with hyperpigmentation, and helps calm active pimples. You can find this product for anywhere between $12 to $18, depending on if it's on sale and where you check. Another popular snail product is by a brand that I can't seem to stop mentioning, Cosrx. Their Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence basically does the same stuff as Benton's Snail Essence, but some people prefer this product instead. I just thought I'd give you options. You can find this for about $13 to $18 depending on where you get it. This next serum is by Korean company Madisoned, and it is their Original Skin Energy Hyaluronic Acid 100. This one is targeted for dry skin, seeing as the star ingredient, hyaluronic acid, is hydrating. It's also supposed to help firm your skin, so that's a plus. It goes for about $15 on Amazon, but as always, check Rose. At the time of filming this, it's on sale for about $12 there. An alternative to this stuff is, wouldn't you know it, by Cosrx, and it is their Hyaluronic Acid Hydra Power Essence. It only has 7 ingredients, including glycerin, sea buckthorn water, and panthenol. It can be found for anywhere between $14 to $18. Next up is Korean company It's Skin's Power 10 Formula VB Effector. This stuff is an oil-free essence which is lightly moisturizing but mostly used for its oil control abilities. The vitamin B6 in it is helpful for sebum control, and you only need a couple drops per use, so it'll last a long time. This stuff goes for about $12 on Amazon. Another oil control product is by a Korean company called Skin Food. This is their Peach Sake Pore Serum. It contains silica, which is mattifying on the skin, plus there's a host of other natural ingredients which are great for the skin, such as licorice root extract, Centella asiatica extract, peach extract, soybean extract, and many more. This is definitely a fan favorite for oil control. This goes for about $10 to $13. The last serum suggestion I have for you guys is It's Skin's Power 10 Formula Propolis. As I said before, propolis extract is basically beehive glue, which helps keep away fungus and bacteria. It has healing and soothing properties, which make it good for irritated skin, acne, and even softening the skin. In some people, this serum has helped lighten mild acne marks. This goes for about $13 on Amazon. So, in summary, people who have problems with acne might find that they benefit from using the following serums. pH-dependent products will be marked with one of these. People who have dryness may find relief with these products. Oily skin people might like these products. Those who deal with redness may want to try these products. Those dealing with PIH or old acne marks may see fading results with these products. Now we're moving on to emulsions. As you'll recall, emulsions are basically very light, thin moisturizers. We're going to be starting with Benton's Aloe Propolis Soothing Gel. This stuff is a nice, lightweight moisturizer which has a great ingredients list, including aloe vera. Aloe is known to have antioxidants, be anti-inflammatory, and extremely soothing. It's great for redness and acne. It also contains propolis, which I explained earlier. Now this is extremely lightweight, so while it might be the last moisturizer an oily skin person may use, it'll need to be paired with a lotion or cream for a drier skin type. This can be found for anywhere between $10 to $17. Keep an eye on Rose shop for the lower end of that spectrum. The next emulsion we have is the Face Shop's Rice and Ceramide Moisture Emulsion. This stuff has ceramides which hydrates and repairs skin, so we're off to a great start. It's pretty lightweight, but be aware that it has a strong fragrance. If your skin doesn't play well with fragrance, try something else. This stuff is a super steal at Rose shop at just $4. Buying through Amazon makes the price jump to about $10. The last emulsion is Skin Food's Peach Sake Emulsion. This is lightweight and the smell is described as being refreshing. It absorbs well and helps to brighten skin. This can be found for anywhere from $7 to $14. Now we're on to heavier moisturizers in the form of lotions and creams. First up is Mizon's Snail Recovery Gel Cream. This stuff has an army of users who like it for basically doing all the great things a snail-based serum does, but with more moisturizing. This means soothed blemishes, reduced redness, and smooth, supple skin. This is used as a standalone moisturizer for many, but drier skin types may find they still need more moisture after this and will use it as a supplement. This can be found for anywhere between $5 to $12. Now we're on to Rohto Hada-Labo Gokujyn Moisture Milk. This can also be found under the name Gokujyn Hyaluronic Milky Lotion. Quite like the previous lotion I showed you guys, this is a very lightweight lotion. It contains hyaluronic acid for hydration and really works well with other layers of skincare. It can be found for about $12. Next is Korean company Innisfree's Green Tea Balancing Lotion. I love green tea, both as a drink and in skincare. It has antioxidant properties and can even help with the zinc oxide-based sunscreen to protect against sun damage. This lotion has no parabens or synthetic colorants. You can find this stuff for anywhere between $11 to $19. Now we're on to the heavier creams. We have here Ladykyn Vampire Dark Repair Cream. It is actually spelled like that, I'm not sure why, but there you have it. The packaging on this is adorable. I love it when a good product has fun packaging. This is more suited to dry skin as it's fairly thick and moisturizing. Oily skin people might want to try this at night and then go from there with deciding if it would be appropriate for daytime use. Despite the thickness, it's said to sink into the skin very nicely. Check it out on yesstyle.com at about $16. The last cream I have for you guys is Mizon's Hyaluronic Acid Ultra Suboom Cream. It's unscented, so for those of you who are sensitive to that, this is a good option. It's still pretty light for a cream, so it works as a standalone moisturizer for a more oily combination skin type. My favorite part of this stuff is how crazy cheap it is, $5 to $10. Check Rose Shop and Amazon for deals. Now we have finally arrived at the last section, which is sunscreen. Magical, magical sunscreen. Remember, this is pretty much the most important step ever. The sun would love to undo all the hard work you've just put into your face, but don't let it. Also, quick note, most of the sunscreens I'm about to recommend are only meant for the face. They come in really small bottles, so I really wouldn't recommend that you slather them all over your body. These are more just daily lotions for your face. Keep your normal sunscreen for your body and use these for your face. Now, as we all know, it's best to have at least 30 SPF going on your face, but Japanese sunscreens also have something called a PA rating. The persistent pigment darkening method is a method of measuring UVA protection similar to the SPF method of measuring sunburn protection. Instead of measuring the reddening of the skin, the PPD method uses UVA radiation to cause a persistent darkening or tanning of the skin. Theoretically, a sunscreen with a PPD rating of 10 should allow a person 10 times as much UVA exposure as would be without protection. The PA system is based on the PPD reaction. According to the Japan Cosmetic Industry Association, PA+ corresponds to a UVA protection factor between 2 and 4, PA++ between 4 and 8, PA+++ between 8 and 16, and PA++++ 16 and above. Since 4 is the highest PA rating, I tried to keep my recommendations at 3 and 4 plus signs. There are tons of amazing Japanese sunscreens, and I only have 3 options here, so feel free to explore the amazing world of Japanese sunscreens. First up is Pore UV Aqua Rich Watery Gel SPF 50 PA++++. Sorry, these product names are getting a bit difficult to pronounce. This stuff is loved because it's fast absorbing and wears well under makeup. It also washes off easily. This is daily wear sunscreen, not for heavy activity or a whole day outdoors, so keep that in mind. It can be found for about $10 on Amazon or eBay, or about $5.50 on Rakuten Global Market, but if you get it from there and you've never shopped on that site before, please look up a tutorial on shopping there. It can be a little bit confusing to shop on there. My second suggestion is Shiseido Senka Mineral Water UV Gel SPF 50 PA+++. This is another fast-absorbing sunscreen. It dries matte and without the white cast that many American sunscreens tend to leave. You're going to want to shake this well before applying. You can find this for about $8 on Amazon. So for all my sweaty peeps out there who want to exercise or go to the beach and have their sunscreen stay on their face, this will be a great option for you. Sun Killer Perfect Strong Plus SPF 50 PA++++. The protection on this is pretty outstanding, seeing as it has a maxed out PA rating, 50 SPF, and is sweat and waterproof. Also, it doesn't leave a white cast, so there you have it. You can find it for about $12 on Amazon or eBay or even YesStyle. And that rounds out the whole list for you guys. I know it was pretty huge. I'll try to have some helpful links at the end, and also in the description area I'll also have a bit of a guide for you guys. Hopefully all my charts and stuff helped you guys out and made it easier to figure out what the heck you want. Also, please be careful when trying out new products on your skin. Patch testing is super important to do. You also want to introduce products slowly into your routine. I don't recommend like buying all these different products at once and then start using them all at once, because if something has a reaction with your skin, you want to be able to know which product it was that caused that reaction. And if you use them all at once, you're not going to know what the heck it was that did it. Also, these are all just possible recommendations. I really suggest doing research about a lot of these Asian products before you buy them, and just try to figure out what your skin type is and what your needs are, and kind of tailor what you need from there. This is sort of just a jumping off point for you guys. An amazing place to start your Asian beauty skincare journey is on Reddit. They have an Asian beauty subreddit, which I will throw a link somewhere. And they are just really super helpful. They have a great guide for beginners, and they have a lot of helpful links and tutorials and things like that that really super help you. And I highly recommend going there and checking them out. And I really have to thank them as well, because without them, this video wouldn't even exist. So thanks for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if it was long. Let me know if you want to see anything else like this, or if you want me to cut it out and get back to the ramen videos or whatever it is you guys want to see. So hey, let me know.